Minutes ago in round number 4, a consummate boxer, Pernell Whitaker, getting into more and more of a brawl against a Jorge Paez who appears to have adjusted easily to Whitaker's early dominance with the jab and body punch.
That's right. He's turned the fight into the kind of fight he won. He's landed punches. Whitaker's strong, but the chin is the same chin that was an Olympian.
And we might find out tonight just how much punching power Pernell Whitaker has, because he's getting the chance to land shots inside.
Believe me, he can punch. But he's going to have to establish to this guy, I'm not running from you. About Whitaker, he's missing a very necessary part. Lou Duva is not in camp.
Lou Duva watching in Houston. Pernell Whitaker treading water against Jorge Paez in Reno.
Keep the pressure up just the same way you're doing. Don't wait so long. Breathe deep. You didn't throw any jabs. I want you to throw some jabs. Close your eyes.
Harold Letterman, how do you score it so far?
Larry, 39-37, 3 rounds to 1 favor Pernell Whitaker. You know, you score fights based on effective aggressiveness, and for the first 3 rounds, I thought what Jorge Paez was doing was ineffective aggressiveness, moving forward, not landing shots. In the 4th round, he started to get in some good shots, and Pernell started to grab. If Paez keeps backing him up, Paez could win this fight.
Let's take a look. Whitaker seems to like it in there and thinks he's stronger than Paez. And Harold, I averaged 3 rounds to 1 also, but I gave the 2nd round to Paez.
But the last 3 of them have been close rounds, gentlemen. No way of knowing what's on the official scorecards here in Reno.
Whitaker can never get established with his jab. He can take this fight over, but he can't seem to get enough room to get it going.
Well, it's hard to establish the jab when the guy is right up in your clavicle all the time.
No, you get on your toes and you start skipping around. Skip it. You skip.
That was the old Pernell Whitaker.
Boy, it was another good left hook and right to the body.
Now Paez begins to come up the middle of Whitaker's defense. So after 4 rounds of roundhouse stuff, now it's Paez with short, straight punches.
Time you can't be ashamed to get in there and move around. You just start running for a while. It's like riding a horse to hold on to the horn on the feather. You shouldn't be ashamed of it.
Good uppercut from Whitaker. 3 or 4 punches landed. Now Paez with another right hand to the head of Whitaker. They are exchanging punches at close quarters, with both men landing frequently.
Pernell Whitaker's a sharp puncher.
George, if you're in Paez's corner, are you totally happy with this slugfest so
far? Yes, it's definitely his fight. He doesn't want this fight to go any other way. He wants to scratch, make the guy lean in and bump with him. Eventually, both will have a scar or 2 on their face.
And if you're in Whitaker's corner, you would ask him to get up more on his toes.
Yeah, move on your toes. Jab this guy. Hit him when you want to. When you don't want to hit him, don't be hit. When Whitaker is coasting, he's taking a punch. See?
Paez has a good chin. When he's in trouble, it is because he is cut. It is seldom because he's been knocked out.
When Whitaker takes a rest, he gets hit. He should take a rest by being 5, at least 3 feet from the guy. I would tell him to hold the guy to step 4 feet back, make the guy walk to him.
Grueling exchanges in the center of the ring. No more
that body punch by Whitaker hurt.
He's landed several heavy body
blows. Good right to the body of Paez.
George, stop the presses. I think I just saw an attempted jab by Paez.
coming to a close. Pernell Whitaker lands one right-hand uppercut right on the button to punctuate the round. But Jorge Paez continues to pressure Whitaker all over the ring. And Larry, let's bring in Lou Duva down in Houston to get his reflection on what's going on so far. Lou, what do you see?
Well, I'd like to see Pernell establish his jab a little more, but his body punches are getting to Paez. Paez will be wearing down pretty soon. And those little uppercuts which George Benton has taught him are coming into the zone right now. He's starting to get to Paez. It's just a matter of, I don't want him to go into the fight right now and fight his fight. There's still 7 rounds to go. There's a long way to go for this here fight.
Lou, do you see this fight resembling the last fight in which he fought an awkward fighter, and along about the middle of the fight, he started to have it his own way?
No, I mean, Paez is a much better fighter than Diaz ever was. And he's starting to put a lot of pressure on Pernell. That's the only way he's trying to get him to do is break up his battle plan. As long as Pete does what he's supposed to do, he'll win this fight.
Lou, what's the name of that restaurant again?
Nino's.
George will be there very soon. Round 6 begins. The comments of Lou Duva, recovering from heart bypass surgery down in Houston. He has our best wishes as he continues that process.
The thing about Paez pressing in, I don't think he understands the true punching power that Pernell Whitaker has. He can hit, not put you to sleep.
Well, but Paez knows more about it than anybody in the building right now, George, and he does not seem to be phased.
But he hasn't landed, he hasn't turned one punch over yet upstairs. Got some good body punches in, but when he turns them over, somebody's going to go to sleep. You can disrespect the guy, but be careful.
This has been a big first minute of round number 6 for Whitaker, who's very accurate with the uppercut and has temporarily stopped Paez from punching. Crowd picks up the steam a little bit.
Now Paez is clowning because he couldn't do anything else. Whitaker should not stop and start to clown with him.
George Benton asked Pernell Whitaker between rounds to stay on his toes and try to find jabbing opportunities, just as Lou Duva suggested he wanted to.
You try to get at least 3 feet from the guy and have to have him walk to you, then punch. There you are. After you throw your combination, you get you establish that 3 feet distance again.
Solid left to the body by Whitaker, and he tried to come with the right hand up top, and it was blocked. These uppercuts are landing, though, George.
The uppercuts are landing, and they hurt. And eventually, they take a lot out of your chin. Affects your knees. Paez is using his elbows really good. That's the only way to protect yourself from a good southpaw. Use your elbows.
This is about the point in the Foley-Diaz fight when, as Larry Merchant pointed out, it became target practice for Whitaker. And he's been much more accurate in this round than in the 3 that preceded it.
Keeping that distance. Keep that distance. Make the other guy walk to you, then hit him. Good body punch by Paez.
And it set up a left hand to the head that he landed as well.
Paez is no pushover.
If you're Paez, you go back to the body now, right?
You just get wild again. The only way to get, you just can't fight this guy orthodox. Go right at him.
Another booming uppercut up the middle for Whitaker. And we're halfway through the bout. Paez, trouble with the left eye, Larry.
He caught a punch or perhaps an inadvertent finger, and now he's bleeding from the right eye, from the corner of the right eye. He is a bleeder, and he knew it almost instantly.
We should point out immediately that Paez has finished and won a lot of fights in which he was badly cut.
Tú eres más rápido que él, compa. Vamos, transfórmese como usted dijo que arriba vamos a ganar, ¿eh? ¿Ok? Búscalo abajo y remátalo arriba, compa. Está más lento que tú.
Go after him, go after him. You're quicker than he is. Throw the right hand. They didn't see the butt. They think it was a headbutt.
Let's see if we can find out what it was, whether it was a butt or a punch. Now, it was right there. I thought it was a punch, but I can't be sure. But when a fight with both fighters standing in this close, that's always a possibility.
Thought a punch. The ref didn't pay any attention to it, so there's no need talking about it.
And Paez is wincing again.
Generally, you do that when it's a butt.
Paez goes wild. A burst of energy following the cut for the right eyelid. And now Whitaker plants a straight right on the face of Paez. The blood is going to flow. Referee Mills Lane has said that what happened in the previous round that caused the cut to Paez was an unintentional headbutt. So apparently Mills Lane saw it, even though we couldn't on the